Now, as we have talked about on this channel previously, there's a lot of changes that are going to happen in MotoGP in 2025. But if you had told someone at the start of this year that maybe Pramac Ducati, the leading satellite team for Ducati, the team that nearly won the world title last year with Jorge Martin, they would switch to Yamaha for 2025. Now that is an incredible statement when you just say it out loud, but it actually might be happening. According to the Austrian publication Speedweek, Pramac are reportedly in advanced negotiations to join Yamaha in 2025. Of course, that sensational change would see them leave Ducati and then go to the Japanese manufacturer who don't have a satellite team. Pramac would be the leading satellite team for Yamaha. And you're probably sitting wondering why. Pramac are the best of the Ducati teams that aren't the factory team. They essentially are a factory team. They have the same bikes as Pecco Bagnaia and Nea Bastianini. Of course, Jorge Martin is leading the World Championship on that machine. Frankie Morbidelli is on the latest spec bike as well. Why would they leave? Well, the article says that all signs point towards a separation. And you're probably wondering, why would Pramac want this? Now, it's been reported, maybe from the start of this year in 24, that Ducati are potentially thinking of changing their ways of how they run their satellite program in terms of giving out satellite bikes. Now, stay with me. Jorge Martin has made it clear that he will be leaving Pramac Racing at the end of this year. He wants either the factory Ducati ride alongside Pecco Bagnaia, or he will look somewhere else. That somewhere else could be Aprilia. Who knows, it could even maybe potentially even be a Honda, which I highly doubt, but he wants to be a factory rider. Yes, he's on factory money. He's on the same money as Nea Bastianini and rides the same bike. It's just that he's in different colours. Pramac seemingly are going to be involved in this change that Ducati want to have, and it probably means dividing up the bikes and how they're used. So instead of Pramac having two factory spec bikes, it would maybe be one factory bike and then a year older bike, with one other factory bike going to the other Ducati satellite teams. That could be VR46, that could be Gresini. Yamaha have made it clear that they want a satellite team. And lo and behold, when a satellite team becomes available, like Pramac, that is something that Yamaha will want to have. An established team who have been very good with a customer like Ducati and have shown that they can get the best out of it with their team personnel, their riders. Yamaha will want something similar. Of course, Yamaha are nowhere near the level of Ducati's machinery at the moment. But if they were to get Pramac, that'll be 4 bikes on the grid in 2025. Means more data, more analysis, more eyes, more things to compare, and I think that's what they want. It said in the article that Pramac boss Paolo Campinoti has a concrete offer on the table from Yamaha. Although nothing has been signed yet, the clues are ominous that Pramac are close to a monumental swap. VR46 hinted to us about a wish for their latest spec machinery in 2025. Now, their future remains unsolved too. They have to re-sign with Ducati, but importantly, and it's quite incredible when you think about it, Valentino Rossi's VR46 team. You think of Valentino Rossi, you think of Yamaha. That would seem like a match for those two to power up. But no, VR46's intentions is clear. They want to re-sign with Ducati to have the best bike. It also goes into the other side of it as well. Gresini have reportedly inquired about a GP25 bike, which would enable them to keep Marc Marquez. We don't know exactly what the issue is between Ducati and Pramac. It said there's no issues between the two, apparently there's no ill feeling, but why would you delay committing such a successful relationship together? Like we said, they nearly won the world title last year and have proven that they are the best satellite team for Ducati. Why would you not commit this early on in the year? And the more the rumours rumble on, and when articles like this come out, there's no smoke without fire. And I do think there actually is a lot of truth to this. Yeah, it's a pretty big seismic change for MotoGP, but it then leads to the rider market. What happens to Frankie Morbidelli after he switches from Yamaha machinery, gets 1 year on a Ducati, and they could potentially go back to Yamaha machinery again, albeit in a Pramac setup? Who replaces Jorge Martin? Do we then get Marco Bezzecchi leaving VR46 to then go to a Pramac Yamaha? Do we get someone else moving in? It's so complex. And that's not even mentioning what's going to happen to Fermin Aldeguer. Now, if you remember, he was signed to a Ducati contract for 2025 and the future, but they didn't commit to the teams that he was going to ride for next season. It was most likely going to be Pramac. He would take the place of Jorge Martin, and they would continue on the Ducatis, no problem. But with this news, where does he go? Because he's not going to go ride at Pramac Yamaha, as of course, it's not a Ducati team anymore. So where does he go? Does he go to VR46? Does he replace De Gian Antonio? Does he replace Bezzecchi, who could move on to, like I say, a Pramac Yamaha, or even an Aprilia? There's so many avenues for this, which make it an incredible deal for MotoGP. It switches up the market so much, because it is clear to me that Ducati want to change their program. They want to give the latest spec bike to maybe a Marc Marquez, a VR46 rider, like they have done in the past with Luca Marini when he was riding for them. It is so complex, this deal. If it does go through, I can't wait to see how the market shapes up. If it doesn't, it will make it very simple to where people are going to slot in. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. There is so much to unpack from this article. I'll link it below as well to read. But yeah, it seems to me that this deal between Yamaha and Pramac is progressing very rapidly, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got an announcement in a few weeks. Love to hear your thoughts on this move. What do you think of it if it happens? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Listen to the podcast as well. Got coverage over the whole preview of the Spanish Grand Prix. We also talk about where Marc Marquez is going to end up in 2025. Other than that, take care, and I will see you next time.